get with a girl. We're here talking about him for 20, 30 minutes. And like, so it's a W
Yeah,
regardless.
but he's obviously bought. Like, if you gotta hit up another man, be like, yo, bro, just keep it real with me. What type of tip was my girl on?
Yeah,
Like,
that's come on, bro. You know what
That's
type of
sad.
energy that
That's
is.
But
sad.
Yeah,
that's
but
how it.
That's
Drake really
But
don't
that's
got no
how it
room to
goes.
speak,
Because
bro.
same
Baby
thing with
mother
the same thing
is
with. He
bro.
eventually got mad at you for talking to Amber Rose. He probably initially just got with her for clout, and then it turned into a real relationship.
no,
bro.
but here's the thing. He had to like no. The reason he told me, he said, bro, he's like, I don't care what you really say about her, but when I'm with her, if you still saying about her, if I don't do nothing. You get me? And
Nigga,
that's
Right.
yo
Drake BM is a porn star
yo
though.
Nigga want to
and
beat
that's
you
what I
up
was
because his
saying
bitch
about
a
like
hoe.
yo these new like even Tootsie and DDG. Like Tootsie was basically saying I don't got no problem with him, but his girl's a smut. And I'm like, bro, you can't act like you don't got no problem with him, but then this is girl because bro he got to go hard for his girlfriend. Like these niggas is trying to impress their girls nonstop. So yeah, DDG's going like even if he looks like a simp, if you call this girl a smut, he gotta ride on it, you know?
Right.
Niggas gonna die over some bitches, bro. That's crazy.
I got a question
That's
for
Bro,
always
you.
been the
niggas
That's
down
case
with
one
though.
bitches
thing.
every
Niggas
day
Dating
getting
her.
like these
That ain't
bitches
niggas
in
nothing
that
like
new.
shot at
shade
each other over
room,
girls.
but like
But like, can't
You
like
said
a lot
what?
of
Act?
people?
Yo, Drake and Drake and Meek was over a girl.
That's
Yeah.
true.
facts.
Biggie and Pac could be arguably said was the Loki over Faith.
Can't people like
Yo,
say like
I'm
with Cardi
telling you,
B?
pussy is the forbidden fruit, and it's always
Was
caused
it
niggas
Joe?
to
Wasn't
beef.
Joe going at Drake over a woman too?
Is that
Facts,
Yeah,
what?
facts.
Tahiri.
Probably.
Yeah, that nigga was mad over Tahiri and shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
hold on. Yo, wasn't one of the biggest beef in history over a chick as well? Think about it. Big Draco or Young Draco and Migos. He started beefing with Yachty over India Love, and then the
Oh,
Migos
Facts.
jumped
yeah.
in
Throwbacks.
over some pussy, and he had to pull the Draco out of the Bushimi bag. Like, bro, it's always over a girl, bro. Think about it. Niggas been down over girls since, like, I'm pretty sure if you go back to the Bible, even every
Yo,
big
Von
war
just died over a
you
girl.
could name back to one girl.
King Von just died over a girl.
Nah,
Wait,
he
what?
ain't down over girl,
Nah.
nigga.
What?
The
Chill.
YB,
Bro, what?
the YB beef.
The beef started over a
Nah,
bitch,
nah.
but it wasn't. He
Don't
ain't
tell
dying for no
me. Don't tell me. He's
girl.
trying
Yeah,
to
but
say
it
he died
started
over
over. But
Queen
it
Von.
started over
It
that.
started
So
over a girl, bro.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, I feel like
essentially.
it's more respect. It was a
I mean,
respect thing, bro.
essentially,
Nah.
like I try not to bring that point up, but kinda like if you believe the thought that the reason why Youngboy and like Vaughn had like little sneak disses between each other was because Vaughn did a song or was gonna do a song with Youngboy's baby mama, and then Youngboy basically was about to do some like was about to do a song with was it Queen Vaughn?
He made us
Yeah,
somewhere
Queen
with
Von.
Yeah.
yeah, he made it
At
somewhere.
that point, shit got a little messy. If you want to say that's the reason why they fell out, which caused that incident, which obviously Quando Rondo, who's part of Youngboy's clique, like kind of stepped up on, shit, you right then. It looked like women is the cause of all these fucking problems.
But also, it's women and ego. That's like a deadly mix right there.
Yeah, I give you down ego. Ego is ego equally, if not more.
Yeah,
But
for
is
sure.
it ego if a nigga's disrespecting you over the girdle? Because you got to defend yourself at that
Wait,
point.
who just said that?
Right here, modern CGX.
Matter listen. I've always heard this thought, and I'll throw out the question. I want like at least 3 or 5 people listen to answer to it, because people always say, right? Like I'll ask a girl, be like, "Yo, you fighting over that bum ass nigga?" And you know what they always say? I'm not fighting over the nigga. I'm really fighting
It's
over the
respect.
disrespect. And it's
Word.
like, all right, cool, but the disrespect happened because of the nigga. But they're like, yo, listen, it ain't about the nigga once you bring it to disrespect. So at what point do y'all say a beef or a fight is over a female? And then at what point you say, like even Tussie and DG, at what point you be like, yo, that's just ego or whatever between them?
Nah,
Well,
that's
if you
disrespect.
asking me, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm thinking
for the
disrespect.
King Von shit. I feel like niggas was sneak dissing, you feel me? So it wasn't really out there type shit. Like so, I don't know, bro. It's different. Niggas is different.
Can
Nah,
I
it's
share?
like niggas don't respect you,
Yeah, niggas. If niggas is
bro.
sneak dissing you, they don't respect you as a person.
Yeah, they
Type
don't
shit. You
respect you.
gotta stand
Like
as a man.
for Tussie to say that, he does not respect DDG. It's just facts.
Bro,
He's
I
just
got
not
a question,
respecting
bro.
you.
DDG entered this nigga's inbox talking about a bitch, bro. It wasn't even
That
like
nigga
a
don't respect
hello. You know what I'm
himself.
saying? Like nigga said, yo, what's up with you and my girl?
He don't respect himself too.
But
You
you
know what?
but
He don't.
she
Respect. He's a.
to
That's a.
that
That's
That's
nigga
a
a
simp.
female
That's
thing,
simp
bro.
energy, bro.
but
Yeah.
It's
streets,
called
nigga,
insecurity,
people
guys.
streets.
You gotta
That
remember too,
too.
like Kanye and Drake technically beefing over a girl too.
Yeah, they beefing all the
Kanye's
time,
beefing
man.
over a
But
girl.
we're
Drake
not
ain't
talking
beefing
about
over no
Kanye and
girl.
Come
Drake.
on,
Wait,
yo.
hold on.
Kanye, Drake,
Kanye gave
no,
his life to
Drake is
Christ, man.
getting
Let
under
that man
Kanye's
speak.
head when he talks about Kim, though. That's the
Yo,
difference.
there was a young woman who spoke. I want to get her opinion.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Ak. Thank you.
What's up?
I was just gonna share. Definitely, there's a lot that has to do with the whole respect because I feel like the male ego just can be a little bit more fragile when it comes to that. So a lot of times you'll find the man just super fragile about his ego, and in return, just responding, but not really in regards to securing the woman. It's just more of let me prove a point. That's just my
All
opinion.
right, so wait, so would you then say it's just about ego then, or would you say like the woman is a source then? Because I mean, if the woman,
Definitely.
go ahead.
Definitely ego, because essentially the man always puts his ego first. It doesn't matter what the source may be. From experience and like just from seeing repeated behavior of the same thing over and over again, the man always wants to prove a point that he's the man, he's in charge, he's in control. There's no stepping his boundaries. So whether the woman is the source or not, there's always this conflict of, oh, you violated my ego, I'm gonna get back at you. Whether
Let
it's
this bitch talk.
taking the woman,
All right.
whether it's
I don't want
whatever,
to cut you off. I
but
have a question.
Well,
mhm.
hold on.
Streets.
But before that, I do want to ask
What's
her though, or at least contribute, um, because I know a lot of women who enjoy
Seeing
watching
that shit.
men
Facts.
basically kind of it's almost a primitive show of who wins me, you know? And like that happens with a lot of different
Mhm.
animals where like two males fight it out for who wins the right to be with that particular female. But I'm wondering, like, obviously you just give a neutral position, but do you think sometimes that helps contribute? Because honestly, even when I listen to the Drake and Meek stories from the behind the scenes stuff, it looks like for a certain point, I'm not saying the whole thing, Nicki enjoyed the fact that these two guys were kind of vying a little bit for her
Mm.
until it kind of got a little bit out of hand, and it's like, all right, bet I'm gonna just stick by my man. But she got a little bit of a rush to be like, nah, y'all should be going at each other, because I always heard the story that, again, I keep telling it from time to time. The
Mhm.
Quentin story, they see the nigga and nothing happens. They go back to the car. Nikki looks at him and said, wait, y'all see y'all ops? Y'all see y'all op and nothing happened? You're pussy. And you know what happened? They said, fuck it, let's go back out. And they punch him in the face. So it's one of those things where I look at it and
Mhm.
I'm wondering how much sometimes a woman does play a part into it, even though I agree with you on the ego thing for the most part.
Yo,
Like,
act,
Can
bro.
I?
Yeah, but
I
you
just,
know, you know, it's a high
hold
percentage.
on.
Yo, but put all this shit aside though, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's
oh
a
my
fact.
God.
But you gotta
Do
also
it
Why
eventually,
not,
remember
get
who
shit
bro?
back
are
in
People
mind again
change.
and
People
shit.
grow.
that
I mean,
people
Hey,
I
hey,
feel
Wait,
like a
hey,
hold
woman
on.
too.
Yo, who said that? Who
Jojo.
said that? So,
I said that. Ghost.
all right, go say you can't change a hoe into a housewife. I want
That's
to
cap.
ask. I want
You
to ask
can't, bro.
everybody in
You can
here.
never change a hoe into a
I want
housewife.
to ask
That's
Yes, you
cap.
everybody in
can,
That's
bro.
here
They grow, bro.
These
They
is
because
change, bro.
OnlyFans bitches, bro. These is
yo,
Yo,
different.
one
wait,
mic.
hold on, hold on,
One
hold
mic.
on,
All
hold on,
right,
wait,
all all
hold
right.
on,
Save
hold
them.
on, hold on a
You can
second.
save them, bro.
Yo, the
You can't
reason
say
why
shit,
I'm
bro.
gonna
You
ask
want some
y'all
simp
to
shit.
expound upon that, I want to hear multiple opinions on this, is that I used to believe that wholeheartedly. These days, I look at it and I don't know if that's the case anymore. Sometimes some of these hoes, they get tired of hoeing and they like, look at Kim K.
They gotta want to do it themselves.
Look at Kim K.
That's
Like,
correct.
Yeah,
do
you
y'all
can't
think
make
Kim
them. They
K?
gotta
But
do
see,
it
Do
the
you
thing
think
themselves.
is
Kim
that
K is an
Kim
exception, or do you
K,
think
They want to if they want to change their lifestyle, then they will.
That's up to them.
exactly.
Kim K
Yeah,
is a
but
rare
you
They
said
exception.
You can't
realize
force
that
the
the bum
change.
niggas
Change
don't
gonna
be
come by itself.
shit.
they
Can
only
Even
I
be
Kim
ask
K
choosing
something?
that shit for
getting
so
tired of
long, and then
Kanye
they
too,
finally
though.
smarten up.
Can I add something now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, listen. So like, I'm not just saying like the specific beef. Like Iman, was that your name?
Yeah, Iman.
What did you say
What did I say about what
about
exactly?
people getting like men getting hurt and then
Just
reacting to
mentioning
it?
how it's a male ego thing.
She said it was
All
an
right,
ego.
all right, boom.
Doesn't
All
she
right,
play
so it's a
into
mil.
it
Yeah.
No, no,
though?
no. Let's break this down, right? So
This nigga sound like Kevin Samuels.
Look. We have Drake, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Drake, and let's say Iman, right? She went to high school with Ruri, right? Ruri was like her first man. No, stop. Ruri was her first man.
Fucking loser.
Loves Ruri, right? Guess what, Ruri? Boom. Then she sees Drake come up. I'm saying hypothetical. I'm not saying she's a trees. Boom. Then she gets with Drake, right? And Drake and Ruri start beefing over her. Who's she gonna go with? You think she's gonna go with Ruri? It's always a high value, bro. No matter what. If you're a
I
It
bum like
mean,
depends on
Ruri,
the
you're
you
not
done
getting
woman.
switched
nowhere.
the whole subject, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
It depends
what the
on the
fuck?
woman.
No, you're the more emotional one. Would you
Long
go with Ruri or Drake?
if
Was
don't
that a
make
sexual fantasy?
Wait, hold
What
on,
the
hold on. Yeah,
fuck?
That shit made
but like it'd be
nothing
like
sense,
Hold
depends
bro.
like
on.
I'm just saying
Yo,
Drake's
I'm gonna
Drake.
give y'all a very real experience, and it caught me a second because I almost got sent off to have an issue with somebody, and I guess it's a middle ground between what both of y'all saying on ego, but I realized this woman in between us honestly was like, yeah, she was kind of enjoying it. So anyway, there was a girl I was fucking with, right? I learned all this in hindsight. She kind of had a nigga. She told her nigga she was coming like to where I'm at. Really, I flew her out. Like it's a really long story. I flew the chick out for 3, so it was a long story. Anyway, I was rocking with her a little bit. Here's the thing. She had a man the whole time. Didn't know. She told her man. I found out this later. She told her man, "Yo, you know academics, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, rich, blah blah blah, blah. Like telling all the shit that she probably see online. I'm gonna go link with him. Like he has mad opportunities. I'm gonna go, and this is what she told him verbatim. I'm gonna go secure a better future for us because I'm gonna be in a position where I could get opportunities and third. This is her man. Her dude is like, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's like, another nigga, but all right, cool. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And she's telling him, I ain't fucking him. Now, again, I found out all this in hindsight. I fucked her day one. Cool. Anyway, she kind of low-key cuts him off. So really, she kind of like, she's like, oh shit, I'm trying to rock out with you. One day, her phone was like fucking blowing up. And I'm like, yo, answer the call. When I get to find out, she never really cut dude off, so the dude was confused. But I watched her trying to manipulate the situation, hoping to get me to beef with the nigga. You get me? To basically kind of hide her hand in the whole situation. She was playing the dude, right? She playing the dude. She came over here fucking with me, right? She ain't telling the dude that she fucking me. She telling him that, yo, just hold up. I'm over here. I'm gonna get a better opportunity. I'm gonna get some money, and I'm gonna come back to you, and it's gonna be me and you against the world type shit, right? So now the dude, I remember the dude was on the phone with her, and I'm in the car. So I remember while the dude is talking to her, and he's confused. He's just like, you lying to me, like you told me this and third, like you with this nigga. And I remember he said something. Again, he doesn't know I'm around. He said something that I deemed disrespectful. And I'm going to be honest, that's where ego kicked in. Because I took the phone from her and I started talking to him. But then it really dawned on me after a while because this dude, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, she was all about dating like bums and killers. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga showed me about like 55 guns. I don't know where this nigga work at or live at. But anyway, it dawned on me at a certain point that you over here because you feel disrespected by him when he wasn't even talking to you. He's talking to a girl he thought he was with. You're getting at him, right? He getting at you, right? But really, the whole cause of this is the girl lying to both of y'all. You get me? She lied to me she basically said this nigga was like a stalker, that she didn't fuck with no more. And she told him that she's out here basically just working. She's not fucking nobody. Again, sometimes it's a mixed bag. It's not like ego sometimes will send you off, but then you have to realize when a lot of times somebody's manipulating the situation in the middle. In a situation with me, that chick was lying to both of us, And if we had been like, I bet, yo, blah blah, and something bad had happened, right?
Right.
She would have just been like, them niggas killed each other over me. And in my opinion, in his opinion, we're both looking at it like, I'm looking at it like, nigga, why you disrespecting me talking to chick? This ain't got nothing to do with me. And then in his opinion, he's like, yo, damn, why you disrespecting my girl?